So far we've been looking at the orders layout. So as we suggested, if somebody phones up and wants to check on an order, we can find the details of that particular order, the name and address of the person that placed the order and also the product that they ordered. But there may be other ways that we can make use of all this data that we've got here. So here we've got a lot of data about the customer. But we can find out other things as well. What I'm just going to do is, I'll just show you, I'll just start by editing this, and I'm just going to go in and I'm going to move these four up here so they sort of line up a bit better. That's it. And that leaves us with some space down at the bottom where we can add information that we've got from some of the other tables. But we're going to do it in a slightly different way. So just watch this. So this time we're going to insert not a field, we're going to insert something called a portal. Now, a portal is a way of seeing through to something else, isn't it? It's a way of looking at something else. So we're going to have a look at the products table. Okay? So we're setting up our portal to look at the products table. And we're going to set it up with what we call 4 rows at the moment. You can change that number. You could have 6 rows and go OK. And it's saying, OK, what do you want to see in your portal? Well, I think we need to know the product name, the product size, color, the price, and do we need to know the description? It would be nice to know the description, but we know the descriptions are quite long. So we might just leave that out at this stage. And we'll go OK. And here it is, it's set up this little one for you. Now it's pretty small at the moment, so I'm going to move it around and make it a bit bigger so that we can see a bit better what we're looking at. There we go. And within here we've got our 4 little categories. I'll just move these out. This one said product price. Let's move that across to there. You can see I can move these around. What else did I choose? Product color. We'll move that one across. Product size. Move that across. And product name. Might as well leave product name over there. Yeah. So we've chosen 4 categories. We could have had more categories within that. And within these we can sort of line them up as we like within there. You know, if I wanted to, I can make the whole thing a bit smaller and we can still see all that. Okay, so we'll line that up. There we go. So what has that given us? Well, the plus of that, if now I exit out of the layout, I can see everything that this customer, Andrea Long, has bought. Well, no, I can't see everything. I can see the last, I can see 4 of the items because I only chose to have 4 in my portal. Okay. She has chosen 4 different items there. And if I scroll through my records now, I can see what Janet has bought. Yeah. Can you see how it works? So now, if I was a salesperson, I could look at my customer base and see which of my customers are buying the most and what are they buying. Yeah. What are they buying? How much are they spending? How many items have they bought? So by putting this together, but hang on, it's only half the story. When did they buy them? Wouldn't it be nice to know actually when they bought them as well? Okay, well we can do that. We'll go back into Edit Layout. And this time we'll insert another portal. But this portal will come from the Orders table. We'll leave it as 4 as well and go OK. This time we need to know the order number and the order date. So we're moving across the order number and the order date. And we'll line that up here. And if I grab that, I can line that up there as well. Okay. I might make that just a bit wider so that we can get more information in. Order date and order number. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Exit my layout. Oh, great. I now have the product. Actually, I need more space in that one, don't I? And when they bought it. So poor Robin hasn't bought anything. Stephanie's bought 2 items. One in September and one in October in 2015. Yeah. So you've got all this data that you can now work. So by a portal, we're actually looking through to the other tables. We're looking into the orders table and we're looking into the products table. So that's a pretty good way that we can set this up. Try doing this. Try adding extra fields when we did that. Do you remember when we went and did that? Yeah, we only specified 4 rows. Do you see how I got that very quickly? I'll come off it again. Double click and it opens up the portal setup. Therefore, let's say I go for 6 rows instead of 4. Yeah. Okay. Will that work? Yes, we do need to increase the size of the layout to make it fit. Okay, we'll do that, but that's not a problem because we can now move the whole thing up so it still fits on our page. We ought to do 6 on here as well, don't you think? So it matches. 6. Okay. Move it up so it matches again. Ooh, there we go. How does that work? Okay, so now we can see, have we got any customers that have ordered more than 4? Not really anyway, so it perhaps was a waste of time doing that. Have a go at using portals to be able to see information from other tables while you're viewing one particular layout.